Guess I better get this pond shoveled off.
Okay, and this is a mini-game thingy. Basically, you need to shovel off the pond. And the way you can tell it is by these things here, right? See, this means 0. So that means all the spaces around it have absolutely no holes. Ooh, we got a lot of zeros here. And this will help you identify where the holes are. See, this has 1, and this means one of the spaces around it has a hole. There's only one other space around it, so that means this space has to have a hole. Now this place is 2. There are only 2 spaces around it, which means both of those spaces have holes. This is 3, yada da da da. This is 2, that's already fulfilled. Now this has 2. Wait. Do-do-do-do-do. What I mean is this has 2. Sorry about this. Let me explain this again. This has 2 spaces. We've got those 2 holes, which means this space has to be clear. Now this space has 2, but it's already got 2 holes around it, which means all these other spaces next to it must be clear. This is 2, it's got 2 next to it. Okay, now this is 1, it's got 1 next to it. Hold on a second, folks. This is a 3. It's got 3 holes next to it already. This is a 4. It's got 4 holes next to it already. This is a 0, yay! Meaning all the spaces around it are clear. In order for this to be a 3, this has to be a hole, which means in order for this to be a 2, this has to be a hole. This is a 1, and it's got a hole next to it, which means this is clear. This has got a hole next to it, which means these 2 are clear. This is a 2, which means this must be a hole. This is a 1, and it's already got a hole next to it, which means this must be clear. This is a 2, it's got 2 holes next to it, which means all the spaces around it are clear. Okay. Now this is a 1, and there's only 1 space next to it that could possibly have a hole. This is a 1, which means this space is clear. This is a 2. That means this must be a hole. And this is where I'm going to have to do some wild guessing. And I guessed wrong. This is a 3, which means this must absolutely be a hole. This is a 2 that's filled, which means this must be a hole. And I think I might have to do more wild guessing. No, I won't. This is a 2, which means these 3 spaces are empty because we already found those 2 holes. This is a 1. This is the one that's already filled, which means all the spaces around it are empty. Oh, 0! Yay! Ooh, a good crowd of zeros. Great. Okay. Whoop. Hold on a second. This is clear. That's a 2. For that to be a 2, which means that clears these ones. Uh-huh. This is a 1, which means... whoops. I mean, a cone must be there. This is a 2, which means this cone must go here. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. This is a 2, which means these things are filled. This is an unfilled 1, which means this cone must go there. In order for this 3 to be a 3, the cone must go here.
That ought to do it.
Yay! I solved the puzzle.
Wait a second.
What?
Those look like wolf tracks. Maybe I should find out where they go.
Sounds like a plan, Nancy. Let's go. Loading, loading, loading. Do 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 do. Oh, they stopped the music. Oh, it leads straight to Trapper Dan's needle. Oh, does this mean I can look around the needle in more detail? Oh, this means I can leave the needle going to the right to follow the tracks rather than going to the left back to the lodge. Interesting. Doot, doot, doot. Ooh. Good, good. Now where does this lead? Loading. Chicken Ridge, eh? Alrighty, let's see if there's anything I can get. Okay, let's take a step forward. Yep, Chicken Ridge, that's what it is, alright. Whoa, explosions? That's never a good sign, folks.
Sounded like an explosion.
Yeah. The wolf.
Noise.
Loading. 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 I think I'll do that every time it loads. Avalanche! Uh-oh. Well, that's it. Nancy's done for. End of game. No, she's not.
I'm buried in snow. I try to dig myself out before I run out of air. I'll never make it. I can barely breathe.
Uh-oh.
Someone's up there. Help! I'm down here! Right under you! Can you hear me? Help! I can't breathe!
Yeah, come on, buddy. Help us out.
I heard me. Thank goodness.
Cool. Who dug us out? Loading.
Easy. It's okay. I'm not real happy about the situation either.
Oh, it's the wolf. Ooh.
It's gone, but thanks to that hole it dug, I can breathe again. Now if I can just pull myself out.
Alright, alley-oop. Nancy pulls herself out.
I'm not going out there again. Too dangerous.
And Nancy won't go back to Chicken Ridge, so let's head back to the lodge before she freezes. Oh good, and it's 12 p.m. I think that's about time to make some lunch. So we'll go to the lodge and do our cooking duties. Alrighty. I'm just checking around to see if there are any pieces of the photo that I'm missing. What's this? Oh, so this must be the explosion that set off the avalanche.
Explosion I heard.
Interesting.
A fossil. Cool.
A fossil? Where?
I wonder what kind of rocks those are.
Oh, that is a fossil. That's pretty awesome. Alright, and is that everything I can see here? Good, good, good. Check out anything here? No? And now I'm gonna be heading back to the lodge. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Back to the lodge, back to the lodge. This game is very slow, with all the loading times in between. Ooh, creepy sound effects.